Do you know what the tax rate would have to be able to honor the promises of Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid if we just raise taxes and leave the programs as they are? Right now, those programs combined take a payroll tax out of your earnings of 15.3%. That would have to rise to 44%. We're not going to do that. And so I'm glad you're on Social Security. Hold on just a moment. Hold on just a moment. Hold on just a moment. You know what? I get a chance. I can let you speak in a moment.
You came here to listen to the people.
No. I came here to speak, and you'll get to ask a question. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'll let you speak. Hold on a second. Let me speak. Hold on a second.
Social Security for the future. Two-thirds of my income and my wife's income come from Social Security. We're also on Medicare. It's a tremendous program. Yes, it is. The question to you is, what are you going to do to strengthen Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid without cutting benefits?
All right, let's get his answer. Let's get his answer. Okay, you've had your chance. Anything else you want to say?
Well, I'm going to see what you're going to say.
Well, I'll tell you. The way this is going to work is that you get to ask your question, I get to give my answer. If you don't like my answer, you can vote for someone else. But now it's my turn to give my answer. You ready for my answer? I'm not going to raise taxes. That's my answer. I'm not going to raise taxes. And if you want somebody that can raise taxes, you can vote for Barack Obama. But let me tell you what Barack Obama's doing. Barack Obama is killing this economy. Barack Obama is why 25 million people don't have jobs and can't find jobs. And Okay, next question. We got another question? I got to give it over here. Yes, sir. You've had your turn. I've had my turn. Look, we have up here a group of people who think we should raise taxes in order to pay for their benefits. How many agree? Okay, you got your answer. I don't agree with you. So your turn has been heard. You've got your chance to speak. I've got my chance to speak. I got to take one more question.
Governor Romney, I've been asking a non-question.
What's your name?
My name is Daniel Simmons. I'm
Daniel
23
Simmons,
years old.
you're 23, and where are you from? Who brought you here? Who are you working with?
Myself. Social
You
Security.
got a little video camera here.
My friends.
Okay, right.
Social Security
Right.
legally cannot add a single dime to the deficit. Do you agree? I'm also a teacher. Do you agree that Social Security should take no part in deficit reduction negotiations? That Social Security should take no part in deficit reduction negotiations.
Is that your question?
That's my question.
Okay, can I answer?
Answer it.
Do I believe that Social Security should take no part in deficit reduction negotiations? Is that the question?
It cannot add to the deficit.
And the answer is this. Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid account for about half of federal spending.
A lie.
Not the deficit.
Just hold on.
Not federal losing.
Lie.
About half of federal spending. And if we are ultimately, not just this year, but over the coming decades, going to be able to balance our budget and not spend more than we take in, we have to make sure that the promises we make in Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare are promises we can keep. And there are various ways of doing that. One is we could raise taxes on people. That's not the way. Corporations are people, my friend. We can raise taxes on. Of course they are. Everything corporations earn ultimately goes to people. So, where do you think it goes? What? Whose pockets? Whose pockets? People's pockets. Okay, human beings, my friend. So number one, you can raise taxes. You can raise taxes. That's not the approach that I would take. Number two, you can make sure that the promises we make are promises that we can keep. And in my view, the areas that you have to consider are higher income people receiving less rapid growth in their benefits and their inflators. If you don't agree with that, you want to give wealthier people bigger portion, that's your right. I think we should have what's known as progressive indexing. I think we also should consider a higher retirement age. Those are things that should be considered as part. That's my view. You may disagree with it. That's my view. But my view is we do not make promises we can't